Hi, I'm Nava Pasquitz-Asner. I'm the founder of the Ed Asner Family Center. Did you know that we have counseling services here at the center? And our goal is to not send families away based on their ability to pay. This is my mental health director.
Hi, I'm Krissa Saad. I'm the licensed marriage family therapist, and we have availability for telehealth sessions. We also take insurance and private pay sliding scale. So please give me a call at 818-855-2199.
Take advantage of this wonderful opportunity. Call us today.
Hi guys, welcome back to another drawing with me, Avivah, your art director from the Ed Asner Family Center. I'm so happy you're joining us again this nice, boiling hot Wednesday, and we are going to be drawing someone so wonderful. Maybe you can take a little hint from our lovely background here. We're drawing Sailor Moon. I'm so excited. She's like one of my favorite anime characters. I think she's so fun to draw. She's actually one of my most popular people that I get requests for when I'm face painting because she's just so cute. Her costume is incredible. She's like probably one of the most fun people to cosplay as too. If I was blonde and tall, I would totally go for that as a Halloween costume one year. But there's so many different other Sailor Moon characters too that you can draw based off of like the face that we're going today. We're not going to do a full body Sailor Moon. We're going to just kind of go for her portrait, keep it simple. She is going to be one of our most detailed characters that we're going to be drawing from all of our classes. Definitely a little bit trickier than our Hello Kitty that we did last week, but I have faith in you guys. We've got it together. We can do this. We can draw Sailor Moon. So get ready, roll up your sleeves. I've got colored pencils here today. You can use anything you want to color in. I've got my pencil, and make sure you have a nice inky pen to really finish off your drawing and give it those nice clean lines at the end that we're hoping for. Okay, let's do it. I'm so excited. Okay. So here is our Sailor Moon that we're going to be drawing today. She's so cute. We are going to be drawing just her little collar and up. So she's got only a few colors, but her eyes are all of her facial features are very detailed here. So I'm going to be bringing it up close to make sure that you can see all those little marks that we're going to be making. But let's get into it. I'm so excited. Okay. So let's make sure that we are ready to go. A little bit of a spill. All right. Okay, so I am going to be starting at the top of my paper like always, and I'm going to be starting off with these two little humps on our head here. I think it's easiest for us to draw her hair and then to, work our way down. Start with something that's pretty simple, then work our way into those more detailed features. All right, so let's make sure that we can see everything. All right. So starting with the hair, we are going to be making two bumps. Two bumps, kind of like a bird shape or a number 3, like that. Hopefully you can see that. Let me make it a little darker. Alrighty, and so now that we have those two hump shapes for her buns here, we're gonna move all around the hair and bangs before we get to those cute buns that she has. All right, so I'm going to be starting to curve around and making these kind of C shapes and occasionally making like a little poke coming out. Her hair really doesn't need to be super precise. You just got to make sure that you're curving all of your lines, making some lines go out straight, some lines coming back in, and making sure that they both come down to the same point here where her bangs are going to start, okay? So something like that. See, I made 2 humps, and then I started to curve around, making some more lumps, maybe making a line to like cut those off. And this is just showing that she's got some like messy ponytails. She's She's fighting crime. She can't have perfect hair all the time, and I love that about her. All right. So now to start off with these bangs here, you can see there's just a bunch of little curved lines coming in. So on one side, you're going to curve going in, and the other side, you're going to be just curving into the middle here. But for this drawing today, I think it'll be easiest if very lightly down the middle of your paper, you just make a little line here. And I'm just making a very light line because her face is very symmetrical. And this is one of our first characters that we're doing where her face is straight to the camera. Usually we have a character that's a little tilted away, and that makes it a little bit tricky. Some eyes might be smaller than the other, but this will definitely helping you find the middle of the bangs, eyes, mouth, where to put your neck, everything. So a nice little guide. Okay. So now that I have my line down here, I'm going to be able to work my way in now. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm making sure that my bangs come straight into the middle. I'm just going to be making the same shape that I made on the top, but just right underneath and a little smaller like that. And that's going to be where her bangs curve in. So make those curls go in almost to touching your line. And then you're going to start on the outside and start curving it in. I'm making C shapes to make those little cute bangs that she has. So curving and connecting it to the bottom of my last curve that I made, just like that. All right, so there's our bangs. And now right on top of her head here, she's got these two lovely buns with her like little magical jewels that she gets once she transforms into this crime fighting hero. Okay, so I'm making two buns up here, and they're gonna look like little tiny bear ears, okay? So imagine like a little teddy bear, and we're just gonna be drawing two little circles like that. And then within that, the same kind of circle. All right, and that's where our jewel is going to go. And then actually making one more ring on the inside, just like that, okay? So 3 little loops, little U shapes you're going to be making here. All right, so within that, you are going to be making more curved lines. And this is going to really help us see that her buns are curving around, giving it a little bit more of dimension. All right, and so I'm going to the edge here and curving to the end, curving to the end, curving to the end, like a little windmill. All right, beautiful, just like that. Okay, so now that I've finished the hair, basically, I'm going to be taking the middle here, I'm erasing a little bit, and I'm going to be making 2 little lines going out on both sides, and that kind of shows where the part of her hair starts, just like that. All right, it's already looking so cute. Okay, so now I'm going to start moving my way down and starting to make her face shape, okay? So see how we have 2 little bangs right here? You're going to find the middle of your first bang, just like this. And I'm going to start to very slightly, I'm going to be kind of bringing my line in towards that center line. Just a nice straight line. And then once you get about 2 inches down, you're going to start to curve in and make a little chin here, right where your line is. This is where your middle line little guide comes into comes very handy because it really shows you where to start that chin. All right, so you have this nice, like, very wide shape here. She's got a very skinny face, actually, so not too wide. All right, so now what we're going to do that we have our, like, basic shape for her head is I'm so excited to do her earrings. I'm going to just do the thing that makes me most happy. You know, hopefully you guys are drawing with me or at your own pace. If totally up to you which parts you're doing first. I just like drawing with you guys, hanging out. All right, so I'm going to actually do her ears now. So right underneath the bangs here, I'm going to make a C shape for her ear. Actually, that's like a little bit too curved. I'm going to bring it down slightly. You don't want it to be too C-shapey. Her ears are kind of small. So I'm bringing it around and up to connect with those bangs, making this one a little bit bigger. All right. And I'm pressing really hard today so you guys can really see the marks that I'm making, but I definitely suggest being very light with your pencil marks, because when you use pen later to cover it up, you want to make sure that you can't see any of your original lines. Gives it more of like a clean look. All right, so now that we have that, we're going to be making a slight line going out from the inside of the head, just like that, pointing upwards, and then a nice little curve coming down. That's going to be her little ear shape here. And so I don't really like the way this ear looks. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, making her earlobes come down enough so that there's enough space for this first little ball where her earrings are. And just like a reminder, like I say every video, just because it's live doesn't mean that you can't rewind later once this video is done. Because I realize I am going a little fast, but you can just wait till this video is done and come back to it later or when it's finished to kind of rewind or pause in spots where I'm maybe going a little bit too speedy for you. But anyways, as you see, I'm making two little circles where the lobes are, and then just kind of floating underneath, I'm going to make another circle. So 4 circles in total. And then to finish it off, her cute little crescent earrings that she has. So to make this little moon shape, you're going to be making a U, a very wide U, and then another slightly longer U underneath it and connecting the edges like that. Gives it like a nice little watermelon shape. There we go. Just like that. Let me bring it a little closer to the camera just so you guys can see all the marks that I've done. Cute. Okay. And now I'm really liking the way it's looking so far. So I'm going to move into the, let's do the face now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm really going to be needing this kind of center guide. So I'm going to be coming a little bit further down than my bangs here, and I'm going to be making a nice little oval. And then within that oval, a little tiny circle in the corner. And I'm also going to be doing this up here on that inner circle on the ponytails. And you'll see when you color it in and keeping these tiny circles white will really give it a nice reflection kind of look. Because these are some shiny gems that she has in her hair. I think that's where her power actually comes from. I haven't seen the show in such a long time. So if anyone watching has some good Sailor Moon facts, I'd love to hear them. Okay, so from the tip of my little egg shape oval here, I'm making 2 diagonal lines coming out and then doing the same thing on the bottom. So making 2 more diagonal shapes coming out. And this is going to make her crown here. And then I'm just going to follow those lines that I just made with a skinnier little outer border. And this part is totally optional. I mean, like, this is just like unnecessary detail that I'm doing, but it's totally up to you. Okay, so there we go. We have our nice little crown here with her gem. And then we're going to move down to the eyes now, okay? So what I suggest doing, so your eyes are on the same kind of line, is right underneath here. I'm actually going to get a ruler out to help me. But if you have like another piece of paper or another type of straight edge, this will be great. You're going to make just like a little line right where the point of the crown is. And you're going to just make a little tiny guide so that her eyes are on the same kind of plane. So you can see I just made a little line underneath her crown here. And I'm going to start making my eyes. So if you can see here, she just has very thick, looks like eyeliner almost. You're going to just start a little bit away from this middle guide. And you're going to start curving your eye and having it go a little bit longer on the sides here. Okay. I'm just going to darken it a little bit with my pencil because I'm not going to be showing you guys my pen marks afterwards. Just want to show you how to get that basic kind of shape down first. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, making sure that the top of my little curve shape hits that line that we made, and then bringing it a little bit lower down on the outside corners of the eye, just like that. Okay, so it should look something like that once you're done. Making sure that that little tear duct area, it's a little bit skinnier, you know how eyes do that thing. Okay, so now, all right. So we don't really need that line anymore. So I'm just going to do some little erasing. No worries. You can also keep those there too. It's totally up to you. Those guidelines will be erased with the rest of your pencil marks at the end. So now I'm going to be making those eyelashes, and I'm going to be starting at the end and just making some nice curved marks going out. I'm only going to be making 3. All right, I'm doing the same thing on the other side, curving it out. Curving it out, and then curving it out. And see, I made the first one a lot longer than the rest. As it gets closer to the middle of the eye, it gets a little bit skinnier and smaller. All right, we got our eyelashes down, and I've made them a little bit too close. So I'm going to actually just erase these tips a little bit. And so now for the actual iris part, the part where the color actually lies, you're going to be going a little bit lower than our top of the eye that we just drew. And I'm going to be making another oval shape, just like this, right underneath. And the same thing on the other side, just making a nice oval shape. And this is also a great guide if you're ever trying to make any other type of anime characters, because they've got these lovely large eyes. They always look a little bit similar. Every single artist has different types of eyes when it comes to anime, but I see a lot of anime girls have these types of little shiny parts in their eye, which we're going to actually get to right now. So within that oval on the top, you're going to be making another little oval. I'm not really touching the top all the way. I'm just kind of getting very close to it. And then doing the same kind of thing on the left side here, and I'm going to be making a half circle just like that. And to keep it simple, I'm going to end it there, or you can do it the way I did it here by adding in, I'm getting very close to the camera here, but 2 little square rectangles here. And that just gives it a little bit more of a shine. I'm going to keep it simple for you today and just keep those 2 little circles there, just like that. Totally up to you. All right. And then to finish off our eyes is our little bottom lashes that she has. So I'm just going to darken the bottom part of our oval here. And I'm going to make just 4 little curved lines, just like how we made our top eyelashes. Just like that. Layering a little closer so you can see tiny little eyelashes at the bottom. That just gives it a nice finished look. And then she's got these 2 cute little cheek marks here. They're just 2 little lines underneath the eye. I like curving them slightly to show that she's got some roundness in her cheeks. All right. And then to finish it off on the face, she's got this triangle, small, tiny little nose. And then very close to her nose, you're going to make a little line with the edges slightly turned up to show that she's happy. And then a tiny little line underneath for that bottom part of the mouth, just like that. I'm going to get a little closer so you can see. Oops. Just like that. Okay. So now, let's see. Let's move on to that neck part. And you know what? Start adjusting your face. If you feel like you have too much chin now, bring that chin in a little bit. If you feel like your cheeks are too wide, you can make them a little smaller. Totally up to you. That's what's great about working with pencil, you know. You can always adjust. Alrighty. So I'm liking the way that's looking. I'm going to just start moving my way down to the neck now. She's got a very small neck, so you're going to just, with 2 slightly curved lines towards the middle, you're just going to be making a nice neck shape. All right, and then just like how we made our earrings, you're gonna make another crescent coming up and around and then following that line underneath, just like that. And then behind it, making a nice little strap. She's got this really cute choker on. All righty, there we go. Super cute. I want a necklace like that. All right, so now just to finish it off, she's got her little sailor cape collar thing here. And so I'm just going to be making 2 lines into a V. And I'm going a little bit further than her neck. And then bringing my lines out behind her, kind of a little bit above the collar. And then bringing it back into that little middle point here. And so then when you color it in, you're going to be making 2 white lines here for her little accent on her collar. And then to finish it off are her lovely ponytails. And all you're going to be doing is like from about the bottom part of her bangs here on the side, you're just doing a nice curve out and another nice curve out. And I'm really going to be cutting it off. If you've seen the show, you know her hair is so long. We can't fit the whole thing into this photo. And I'm just doing a nice little curved motion going out. And then 1 line kind of just showing that there's more hair in it. Starting from corner, working my way out. Alrighty. And there you have it. We got our Sailor Moon. So hopefully this helps gives you a little bit of a guide on how to draw Sailor Moon and how to hopefully draw some of her other friends. If you're feeling inspired after drawing with me today, I'd love to see your Sailor Moons or your Sailor Venus or your Sailor Mars, Send me your photos. I want to see them. I really, really want to see the art that you're making, even if it's not our characters that we draw every Wednesday, Hopefully you are watching our Saturday classes where I show you how to craft some different types of crafts that are super easy to do at home. So send me pictures of your crafts, send me pictures of your characters that you draw, or just send me something that you're proud of, that you sat down and put your energy into and just got all of your creative juices out. Because I know right now it's so hot that being inside and crafting is like one of the best things you can do for your brain, or it is for me, and I definitely suggest doing it. Well, thank you for joining us, and I'll see you next Wednesday, okay? Bye, guys.
We know we ask a lot from our patron and support network, and we are always so grateful for your generosity. In these challenging times, it's even harder to raise the funding we need to serve our community and achieve our goals. So we're always looking for new ways to maintain our revenue without adding additional burdens to our supporters. Today, we're excited to share a great opportunity that can really help our community and requires no additional out-of-pocket from you. We've partnered with the Liberty Company Insurance Brokers and their Liberty Cares program. Liberty Cares is simple. You already make monthly payments for your insurance needs, whether it's auto, home, or for your business. For every line of insurance you move to Liberty, they will donate 25% of the commissions they receive on your policies back to our cause. And under this special partnership arrangement, that donation will come to us again and again every year you keep your policy with Liberty. Often, you'll be able to move your insurance into this program simply by signing one form. It's that easy. The Liberty Company is one of the nation's largest insurance brokers, and they've won a number of recognitions for their excellent operations and workplace culture, so you can rest assured that you will be well taken care of. If you would like to learn more about how this new partnership with Liberty can help turn your insurance dollars into much-needed funds for our community, please visit libertycompany.com/libertycares, or shoot them an email at libertycares@libertycompany.com. And please be sure to let them know that you're part of our community so that they will credit the benefit of your policies back to our organization. Your ongoing support is much appreciated, so thank you in advance.